You have really much got out of line lately.
Well, what can I say? I'm not proud of it, but I can't let this go on like this. Hurting other people.
I'm with you 100%, but you have to know what you're doing here could be dangerous, could be lethal for all that mattered.
Do you really think I deserve this? Ben said. There's a lot of things going on in the world. Many things. Racism, discrimination, the equality of others. I will not fall back into despair. The queerness of equality, the acceptance, but also the hypocrites that still prowl through these parts. Ruthless and selfishness. Everything has been falling into place. Yes, I'm aware that I am quite selfish. But also, I like to use it as for my own amusement. I can't help it. Am I really that mad?
Is it because of Sylver Eden?
The name gave quite a stir for dear Benjamin. She has quite the innocence. She has quite the beauty. But something about her just seems so lovely. Just so lovely. As if you could just reach your hand over and touch that soft cheek. I bet it must be smooth as a dolphin. I never felt a dolphin before, but I'm sure perhaps it could be very smooth.
Beauty all of a sudden began to lounge right there on the sofa. She put her legs out. Maybe it wasn't the most appropriate because of the fact that she was wearing an outfit with a little bit of a skirt, but luckily she was wearing leggings. But they were sheer and see-through, but she had to say, it could be even smooth as a baby's bottom. And soft. Like a baby's bottom could be even more smooth. Not that I felt one before, he remarked. However, Beauty turned away and said, I knew how much peculiar of a guy you are. She remarked, Sorry, did you say something? Not really. I wouldn't say that out loud to you, Ben. You just have to be careful what you say. Children will listen. Haven't you heard? She said.
Don't try to joke around, Ben said.
Well, if you really want anyone to listen to you, then you have to look at the possibilities of what's going to happen next.
You do realize, if they find out who I am, I will be exposed.
If they do, I'm not going to let them get close to you. You are my master, and I'm going to keep you safe. Think of me as a hell of a butler, if you will, Beauty said.
Oh, don't joke about that.
You never even heard of it? Think of yourself as a young master, and I am one hell of a butler. But I'm no butler. I could be your maidservant. All of a sudden, she sat up, but she spread her legs out, and she leaned her head back and said, You can do whatever you want to me. But you have to know, I won't feel dirty because I'm already dirty.
That's when Ben reacted. You're sick.
Me? Sick? You should see all the people that have hurt us. Ben, I'm beginning to remember something. I believe in a few of my memories that I discovered. I remember something
she encountered. This fascinated Ben. Oh, really? What is it?
I was a nurse, part of a clinic to help those with heart diseases. But in the process, my heart was lost to someone who made me feel repulsive about myself. I remember it how it was yesterday, and I could never forget the man that had tormented my almighty soul. Beauty said. So I am defiled. I was defiled by him, and I believe I tried to commit suicide. But if it wasn't for someone who stepped in, someone who just gave me the power to live. I couldn't see who that person was, but I heard its voice telling me that I should live and maybe sleep so I can forget whatever happened to me. I am truly, utterly alone, Beauty said. She pulled her knees up to her chest and she hugged them. I'm utterly alone, Benjamin, Beauty said. Ben came close and he said to her, You're never alone. That's when she looked up and said, You and I are in this together. If you are known to be some sort of defilement, then I'm the one who is defiled as well. Beauty smiled and said, I guess we are pretty much alike after all, aren't we? Beauty said with a matter-of-fact voice. Ben smiled. I just want you to be careful. Beauty, all of a sudden, put her knees down. Her feet touched the ground, but she crossed her legs and said, Do you have any idea who you're talking to? She said, and she let out a small giggle. Well, that's it for now. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I'll see you guys next time.